Hi, my name is AmandaSpitzer, and this is a brief introduction to WebAIM's Web Accessibility Evaluation Tool, or WAVE. This tool is available at wave.webaim.org. So, WAVE allows you to assess the accessibility of various websites for people with disabilities. This is important for education because many online learners are going to be disabled in various ways, but accessibility tends to be a neglected feature in web design. So with WAVE, you can quickly assess whether disabled learners will be able to use online resources that you build or simply assign to them. So let's take a quick look at how this works. I've pre-selected a random URL. This one's from The Guardian. Echolocation could help blind people learn to navigate like bats. Maybe someone might want to learn about this. You as an educator might want to assign this to someone. Let's see how many errors there are. So we take the URL, we're just going to pop it in this bar, press enter, and it's going to generate a report very, very quickly of what features and potential errors there are. Now you can look at this with styles. You can look at it with more of a pure HTML version with no styles. You can look just at the contrast features. Oh, look at that. And we can see on this sidebar already that there are 6 contrast errors. They're all the same. It says very low contrast. Now if I click, it tells me where each error is. And if I want to know more, it says contrast tools. We can see what the foreground color is, what the background color is. We can already test, see if we were designing this would be very useful. The normal contrast ratio, are these passing? Let's make it darker. And this is where we get into the passing territory. But maybe we want to look at other features. Let's go back to styles. And it says we've got 8 errors over here. If you don't know what the icon means or you don't know what this term means, say empty form label, you can either, oh yes, and you can examine it or choose not to examine it too by checking or unchecking these boxes. But you can also press this I over here, and it's going to take you over to the Information tab or Documentation, and it tells you what the term means. Here, a form label is present but does not contain any content. And it's also going to tell you in English down here. And if you want to check against the standards and guidelines, you can pop out and it'll explain it all to you. So here, if it fails, it says either there's no association between the form element and its label, so it's nonsensical, or scripting makes parts of the form unavailable to assistive technologies or keyboard users. So that's going to tell you a little bit about the specific disabilities it's not accessible for. You can also just look at features if you want. You can look at the structural elements. So let's just look at the feature here. So we've got some empty alternative text. I think we might call that an accessibility issue too. But yeah, these are excellent aspects to consider when you're assigning a website for someone to read or if you're creating one. So I hope this helps you with your toolbox.